All right. So, this tool that I built, the software that I created, is actually the second iteration and it was birthed. No, you know what? I'm sorry, it's the third iteration because I had the idea about a month ago. And I'm building this for sports agencies who have athlete clients and want to get them name, image, and likeness deals, and they're having a hard time trying to source those deals, right? But this tool was birthed out of that idea, and it actually started from something bigger. And I don't know if I'll do a video about that other tool because I'm still working at it. But what that other tool does is really amazing. But I took a feature of that and then I turned it into this tool because I talked to a few agents and they had a similar pain point, and I'm like, I'm solving it at the other big tool. It's called Deal System Finder. I'm solving it at the Deal System Finder, but I can deploy just that thing if that's the only problem. So I built this. It's the NIL Deal Finder. A lot of agents, the problem they're having is finding really good contacts and really good companies to activate their deals, to source their deals. Um, some of them are just calling blindly because what they're doing, what they normally do, is tell their interns or themselves to go to Google, type in whatever, build a spreadsheet, send an email, do DMs, and make a phone call. The easiest thing is just picking up the phone and call, right? So this solves it, right? But here is the biggest reason why it solves it is I built the algorithm that will analyze certain criteria and then score the actual business and determine whether or not they're in the pocket to pay for advertising or to pay for partnerships. So that's what this does. Is you tell it what you want. Well, I'll walk you through it. Anyways, yeah, built this crazy, man. Here's how it works. You enter the athlete's details. My algorithm runs, and then whatever, and then this is the pricing, right? So you can go through all this, but let's go to the back end, yo. All right, I'm gonna be my super admin self. Okay, so now when you sign up, it's gonna go in, do its thing. Now, for people that, well, anyways, I'll talk about the tiers and all that stuff later. So we're gonna come here. I'm gonna say I want something for Jack, and then Jack's a sophomore. Jack plays baseball. Jack goes to high school, right? He goes to high school, and it's here in Los Angeles, California. Okay. Now I want to search 25 miles out. I can go up to 100, right? And then I want up to 50 businesses, but let's go just five, just to keep it easy on the tool, whatever, right? So now the tool is going to go and search the database, score it, and then spit out companies that, based on the criteria, have a high likelihood of hearing you out and be interested in your deal because of, yeah, the match notes. So here's the score. This is a really good one. Who is it? This is the beauty salon in LA. Interesting. Okay. That's the contact person. Well, let's take a look. Let's call him. Right? Let's take a look at the link and see. Okay. Interesting. For an NIL deal. This is for health. It looks like mental health or something. Yeah, mental health. So this could be a great company to partner with, right? If we're doing mental health. Now, oh, this is where it's interesting. Okay, I got to figure this thing out. Why is it saying it's in Los Angeles and it's a beauty salon? Okay, this is good. You get to see it live. Um, that there are a little bit bugs, so it's not perfect yet. But it's on its way. However, let's see where's the housing. There might be housing in LA. It could be. Anyways, let's go to the next one, right? But what you see is, okay, business type. What is this? Very interesting. Nice. This is a beverage or an app or something. Cool. Food and beverage. Wow. Very interesting. So this is an app. Okay, I think What I've just determined is in the upload, there's an issue because I know from the guy that had built the thing in my head, there's one separate upload that had these two categories get loaded incorrectly. So I got to fix this. Now, this is going to be a better one, okay? More accurate is what I'm saying. So let's try this. Wise barbecue. So watch this. Bingo. Um, yes, in Los Angeles. Okay, which means so my salon and spas, I gotta then go into my vibe coder and remove the salons and spas, any data pertaining to this, make sure that's wiped out, and then I re-upload it with the correct data, and then it's gonna calculate through the algorithm. But my point is, no longer does an agent or a parent or a college athlete need to just go on Google and figure this stuff out. Are they good? Are they not? No, I've already done the hard work. You just got to pick up the phone and call, right? And then the notes here, okay, let's go there. The notes there is a summary based on I think there's 65 categories that I'm analyzing, probably more, right? But based on that information, AI then creates the summary is what you're looking for. They're multi-location, uh, indicates the larger budgets and branding focus, women's clothing stores align with partnerships and local engagement. Okay, they have brand ambassador ideas. So this is great, right? Banana Republic. Let's see this. Barbecue naturally aligns with athlete partner, food related content, local engagement community engagement opportunity. That's makes sense, right? So when you call them, you can be like, "Hey, yo, Justin, this is Rob, man. From Bellflower. Yo, I love your guys' website. I know you guys do a ton with families and the community, and I'd love to see how we could work together because my nephew is a star athlete, and imagine us taking the team to your store, right? So let's figure something out, man. Let's talk. Let me schedule the time we could dive deeper. Done, right? And that's where you just mentioned that on the call and you're good to go. But I vibe coded this tool. It's got the menu, the profile. What happens is I can change this. Like, I don't like that picture, right? So let's go here. I'm going to get another picture of myself. I'm going to go boom, 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 boom. Let's go here. I think I'll try that one. Let's do this. I'm going to go open and let's get that. So let's see what happens. Where am I? Will it change? You can change your picture. You can change the name. Much better, right? Okay, good. Go back to the dashboard. All these things again, you think through it. Take your search history. What do I see? So now I get to go back and look. Okay, another thing is you can download this information. You can save it. What I'm going to, as I'm talking through, what I'm going to integrate is probably some kind of push button to where a webhook is sent, and then it can integrate and sync directly with a CRM, HubSpot or Close. Right now, you come to my tool for the data, then push it to your CRM, and then you do your phone calls there. That I'll vibe code too. Okay, come here and then the contact, great. And also, if you got some feedback for me, right, bug report, all this stuff, it's all good. Even this I vibe coded. Now, I'm bringing all these things up because vibe coding is incredible. It's where you use AI, but what they won't tell you is that it's good for the front end. They won't tell you that the back end is super, super bad in terms of trying to figure it out and trying to piece it together. You have to have some knowledge. Well, that's why you start with Claude and ChatGPT and go through all of the things that you have in your brain, and then you ask it, tell me what I'm missing, tell me what I'm missing, tell me what I'm missing. And then you get that, and then you tell the tool, give me a requirements document and a long description of what I need to then give to a developer or a vibe coding tool like Lovable and Replit, whatever. And then Claude or GPT will give it to you, and then you post it, and then you start iterating as you go inside the vibe coding tool. It's going to save you hundreds of credits and dollars and all that stuff when you start properly on the other tools, and then you bring it here. But as you can see, this solves a problem for these agents, right? And I can, if I wanted to, I don't have it here. Let's log out. Right? If I wanted to, I could then run this as a software as a service. Like, this is a startup. This 100% is a startup, but it's a software. It's a tool where I could run this, or I could partner, license, do whatever. But that's the beauty of vibe coding is when you do it right, you've got the opportunity to take it wherever you want. I literally did this. I had the call to do it on Monday. Monday afternoon, I built the thing. Uh, Tuesday was done because then I showed it to somebody else, and they liked that instead of my bigger tool. And then then I did a few more bugs and stuff, edits and changes, but everything else is done on Wednesday. And today, this is where I'm at, and I'm pretty much there. I am gonna change some of the pricing a little bit, but yeah, vibe coding's fun. Get into it. If you want something vibe coded, let me know, and we can figure something out. God bless.